Whether you ride an electric skateboard or an electric bike, or for that matter, just a regular skateboard or regular bike, you're going to need to cover that cranium. And today we're going to be taking a look at the half face mask from Nobleman. Welcome to the Vapor Trail channel. I'm Tony, and today we're going to be looking at this helmet, which I think it's a pretty great little helmet. And if you are riding electric vehicles of any kind, those things can go pretty fast. I mean, heck, you can go 30, even more miles per hour than that on an electric skateboard or electric bike. You do not want your cranium coming into contact with concrete or asphalt or even grass for that matter at those kind of speeds, or even 5 or 10 miles per hour. Now, I've got several helmets, but I was looking for something that, I don't know, looked a little bit cooler, wasn't so bulbous. So I came across this one from Nobleman. As a matter of fact, they've got another helmet. I think the reason why I call this the half face is because they've got a full face mask. This thing, man, it looks like something from SpaceX, and I think I want it. I like it. It looks pretty cool. But this particular helmet has a little bit more of an everyday feel to it. So let's go ahead and dive down and take a look. It's winter here in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. It's quite cold. We even had some snow. But one thing that's great about living here is that, well, it changes quite a bit. And today we're going to be up over 60 degrees. So I am all about that. Even at 60 degrees, it can be a little bit chilly out there when you get the wind going on you. But I'm going to get out and test this today. And then I will include that in my impressions when I finish this video up. But I wanted to go ahead and film this part of it so that we can show you it. And I can take all the tags off of it and use it and all that kind of stuff. So we open up the box. This is the Nobleman's K2 half face helmet. And this right here are the wrist guards. Give you a quick look at that. All right, so we got wrist guards. They have metal plates in them and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I want to save that for a separate video. And the helmet I have already taken out of the, it was wrapped in plastic and all that kind of stuff. I guess I did take the tags off of it already. So, Nobleman, when you ride, we protect. You can see on here they've got bikes, scooters, skateboards, I guess roller skates, and skiing. So good for all of those things. User's helmet warning included. It was also attached to it. You get a little bag right here, and inside this bag, got some Nobleman stickers. We got a bunch of Nobleman stickers here. A little sticky note here that says, "Those who bring me happiness must be happier. Thank you." And then basically a little card here telling you that if you're satisfied with the product, leave a quick review for the website and all that kind of stuff. So there we go. And this is the plastic bag that it was wrapped in when it came. All right, so these come in medium, large, and extra large. They do show on their website how to measure. You can see from my videos about how big my head is. I'm a large, so it was 22.4 to 23.2 inches when measured around the top of the head, or the forehead to the back of the head, I mean. Now you can do a customized logo on them. I didn't do that on mine. I just like a simple helmet. If I want to put stickers and stuff on it, I can. Now the black looks pretty cool. It's got that white liner around the edges of it and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty cool. I like the colors, and I got the mint green because I live at the beach, and I a lot of times in the summertime I'm wearing kind of beachy looking shirts and stuff. So I figured, why not? I'll go with that. Plus it makes you a little bit more visible. So the website says that they use synthetic materials which greatly improve the toughness of the helmet, impact absorption higher, which results in the helmet not breaking as easily. It's equipped with a high precision mechanical size trimmer. Of course, that's an important thing because everybody's head isn't exactly the same size. And it's a modular design with 4 seasons in mind. The inner lining and ear protector can be replaced for any season. I did not get the pro version of it, so I don't have the ear protectors, but those would go, they would install inside of the helmet here and hang down the sides. And all of these pads and stuff inside of here are removable, but there's no like other extra pads or anything in here. So personally, I like the pads being in there, and I bought the helmet for the right size, so I'm good. And they say they've implemented the golden triangle of ventilation. So you got ventilation there, there, and there. And of course you also have it on the back here. So it's supposed to give optimum airflow for any type of weather, but definitely when it's hot. The fastening belt that's on this, we'll look at this a little bit closer here in just a second, but the fastening belt is anti-corrosion nylon and has a magnetic enclosure on it. It is CPSC certified for North America and CE 1078 certified for Europe. Love the shape of this thing. I've got, about 4 or 5 helmets, which are all pretty similar, but they're kind of bulbous. They look like big old helmets. They're not very stylish, I guess is what I'm getting at. This one has a nice stylish look to it. It's got this silicone trim that goes around the sides here, which helps to keep it from breaking if you do have a crash. It also gives you extra grip. Kind of got these 2 little tabs right here, so you get a little extra grip when you're pulling it off. It's got a little bit of a visor to it, which I like. Just the overall shape and size of it is very desirable to me. Of course, here's your adjuster right here. And it's got plenty, actually, you know, you can see that it's actually padded on the adjuster thingy right here. It says large in here, and again, CPSC certified right down inside there, complies with the US safety standards. Now they do tell you not to use it for motorcycles, okay? Now I guess you probably wouldn't want to use this for a motorcycle going 45, 50 miles an hour or something like that, but on an electric bike it should be fine. However, that full face mask, that would be really cool for the bike. I've got the Super 73. I'd look pretty cool going down the road with that. And I guess that's part of it. You know, people look at helmets. I've got a friend that's riding Eskates, and I gave him a helmet because I was like, dude, he's younger. Yeah, I'm like, you're going 30 miles an hour on a skateboard, just wearing a ball cap. Not a great idea, dude. So, you know, I gave him a helmet and he refuses to wear it because he says, oh, it just kind of makes me look dorky. And this helps to not look so dorky, you know what I mean? So that's cool. All right, so back to the inside, you've got a nice thick foam core that's inside of here. And of course, you've also got the pads. These are Velcroed in there so you can remove them and, you know, put them back in there, whatever. Sometimes these helmet manufacturers will send you different size pads. This is, you know, just one set of pads in here, but there are more pads on the inside here than I've seen on the other helmets that I've got. So looking at the strap, kind of an important part right here. I don't like my straps to be too tight. I don't want it to feel like it's choking me. So I've got this thing so it just barely, there's like a little bit of space between my chin and the strap, you know, maybe about half an inch, if even that. All of the other helmets that I have the squeezy things to, you know, squeeze it to get it to let go. This is a magnetic one, and you still squeeze it. You can see you push that against that and boom, comes off like that. There's magnets inside of it, just like that. It just kind of attaches itself together. So there you go. Makes it real easy. It is a slick looking helmet. I love the color personally. You know, like I said, I live at the beach. I want to look a little beachy. Well, I got mint or like seafoam green. And it's very comfortable. And dang it, I look cool in it. At least cooler than I do in the other helmets. So the Nobleman Tech, I think that's the extended name, but Nobleman half face helmet, it's a nice helmet. They often run sales on there, usually runs about $89, but it might be sometimes around $70. So you just gotta kind of watch the sales and stuff. But if you're gonna be riding an electric skateboard or an electric bike, man, you really, really do need to wear a helmet. And when you're looking for them, I've got several helmets. Some of them are a little bit more bulbous. They just look, I don't know, a little dorky. You know what I mean? I don't mind. It's like, I don't mind feeling a little dorky wearing these things because it's all about safety. So when it comes down to it, it's like not that big of a deal. But having one that looks a little bit cooler, well, that's a big plus. Now this one's got plenty of protection in it. It's got plenty of thick foam in there. It's very comfortable. The fitment on this thing is nice. Some of my helmets, you know, the standard looking helmets, you know, half the time they're kind of all cockeyed and stuff, you know, but this one, once I get it on here and I tighten up the back there, it sits nicely on my head. It feels very comfortable, and I feel nice and safe and secure. I like that it has the visor on here. It's got this kind of silicone thing around the sides of it. Yeah, that helps to grip it and stuff, but it looks good, and it also protects the edges of your helmet. In the chin strap, I was a little bit unsure about one that doesn't click together because I was like, how does a magnet hold? But I mean, that holds on really well. By the way, with the chin strap, when I mentioned putting 2 fingers in there, I like to put 2 fingers just like that, as long as they can fit underneath my chin, in between the chin and the strap. To me, that's good. If it's too loose, your helmet could just pop off. Now, as far as the chin strap goes, and the magnetic thing pops off, but even pops together even quicker. So I do like that. Now, when I was looking at helmets, I came across Nobleman, and I liked the color, the mint color. I live at the beach, man. You know, I live in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and even my home has walls that are like seafoam colors and stuff like that. It's just beachy. Plus, no matter what, this thing is going to be able to be seen a lot better than, say, my gray helmet or something like that. Not to mention, it'll match some of my shirts really well. This is how I like to dress every day. I tell you what, man, that full face helmet, I'm sure I wouldn't be wearing that every single day, but that full face helmet is really cool. It definitely looks like it's like something that the SpaceX astronauts would be wearing or something like that. I might have to get one of those. I think the full face one would be great for riding the Super 73ZX. I do get a little bit hairy on that bike sometimes. So overall, Nobleman, I think you've done a good job with this helmet. I like the helmet quite a bit. I do have their wrist guards. I guess they're the new version of their wrist guards. I'll be taking a look at those in a future video, and I've got a bunch of other e-mobility, electronics, and maybe even a little bit of guitar content that I've planned for the channel here, so it'll be coming up very soon. Of course, the other content that I've always done in this channel will continue, and I really, really do appreciate your support. It's very humbling to me. So that is the Nobleman half-face helmet. think I got that right. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, always very important to my channel. So if you like what you see, hit that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, there's a red subscribe button. If you click that and the notification bell, you'll get notifications when I upload new videos. And the bottom line is, even if you feel a little bit like a dork wearing a helmet, you gotta wear a helmet when you're riding these things. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. We'll catch you next time on the Vapor Trail channel.